Akot got down from the plane from Kenya to New York. As she walked into JFK Airport, her whole world changed instantly. She was fascinated by the people she saw at the airport. She was staring at people, fascinated by the diverse crowd of people and bustling energy of the American airport. The efficiency and pace of everything felt overwhelming, yet exhilarating to her. As soon as she stepped out of the airport, she was hit by the cold and breezy wind. Akot screamed and ran back inside the airport, shaking. Hey, Akot screamed. Why didn't the agency I bought the traveling ticket not tell me it was winter in America? I would have brought some jackets and sweaters. She was shivering and staring at the snow. Akot, sitting on a couch in her friend's living room, her friend Lisa, an African-American woman in her 30s, sat beside her, both of them drinking coffee. Lisa said to her, "So, Akot, you've been in America for what, 6 months now? How is it going? I remember you being so excited before you got here." Akot smiled. "Oh, Lisa, I was excited. In fact, overexcited when I got admission into a nursing program in New York. Yes, but girl, nothing could have prepared me for this. Nothing, oh. I thought I was ready, We learn English in school back in Kenya, but no one tells you that British English and American English are like two completely different languages." Lisa, oh, I can only imagine. I know it can be tough coming from Africa. What was the biggest surprise for you? Of course, where do I start from? He laughs. Okay, the language thing. It got me right at the airport. So, I landed in New York, right? And I was trying to find the restroom. In Kenya, we say lavatory. So I asked this guy, "Excuse me, where is the lavatory?" He just stares at me like I'm from another planet. And then he says, "Do you mean the restroom?" I was confused, Lisa. I told the guy, "I'm not sleepy. I don't need a place to rest. I just need to ease myself." The guy got more confused. Then a lady walked by. She heard our conversation and she said, "Oh, ma'am, it is called restroom, not lavatory." She smiled and took me to the restroom. Lisa laughs. I know what you mean. Americans have their own version of English, girl. You got to learn fast. Akot said. I did, oh, Lisa. It took me a while. And let me tell you, the word cool, I thought it meant cold, like literally cold. So one day, this girl at work says, "Oh, Akot, your dress is so cool." And I'm like, "But it's not cold, oh, it is warm today." The look on her face, she had no idea what I was talking about. And I had no idea she was giving me a compliment. Lisa laughing. It is very important. I see that happening. Americans say cool for everything, from clothes to food to pretty much anything. This is America. Everything good is cool. Still laughing. Akot said, "Ha, you are laughing." Then it was not a laughing matter at all. People need to study the country they are traveling to before they embark on their journeys. It is very important. But at first, it was so embarrassing. And don't get me started on other words like jumper. In Kenya, a jumper is a sweater. So one day, I tell someone, "I'm wearing my jumper today." They started laughing because here, a jumper is a dress. I was surprised. Lisa laughs. Lisa, I love this. So what else? Tell me more. How are you handling the cultural differences? Akot's phone rang. It was her mom calling from Nairobi. "Hello, Mama. How are you?" Okay, Ma. "Okay, Mama. I will work on it. Bye, Mama. I miss you too." Akot, looking at her phone, said, "When you step out of your country to a foreign land, the expectations back home can be very overwhelming. Some people purposely put their burdens on you. They think we pluck money from trees or pick money from the floor. It is terrible. Whenever I send money home to my parents, their friends, neighbors, some family members just appear from nowhere. Boom, with stories of hardship. Stories like, my daughter gained admission into the university. We don't have money to pay for school fees. Oh, my mother is in the hospital. The hospital demands we pay before they can admit her. Or stories like, somebody fell from a tree or balcony. We have not eaten for 2 days, and so on and so on. I mean, I understand, but I can't help everyone. Lisa, looking at her friend, said, are there no provisions by the government for people who are in need? I caught. My friend, that is another story for another day. I need to rush down to the pharmacy to get some medications for my mom. Her sister is traveling to Kenya tomorrow. Akot got inside a cab. She remembered her first Thanksgiving dinner experience. She was so unprepared. Back home in Kenya, Kenyans don't have a day out of the 365 days of the year dedicated to Thanksgiving. So one day, she was checking her email at work and saw people talking about this thing called Turkey Day. She thought it was some kind of turkey festival or event where people celebrate turkeys or something. And everyone was like, are you excited for Thanksgiving? So she got invited to this Thanksgiving dinner and she was nervous because she had never seen a turkey up close before. Kenyans don't eat turkey. They eat chicken, goat, beef. Yes, but turkey, no. So Akot arrived at the Thanksgiving dinner and there was a giant roasted bird in the middle of the table. And people were passing around dishes she had never heard of. Stuffing, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes. She didn't even know what to do. So she just smiled and nodded. And then when it was time to eat, everyone was saying what they were thankful for. In her head, she was like, am I thankful for surviving this confusion? She didn't even know what to say, but fumbled through it. She learned then that Thanksgiving is not just about the food. It is about family, togetherness, and gratitude. Later, she got the idea. It was like Kenya Christmas or Easter in Kenya, but with its own American twist. She actually loves it now that she understands it better. But that first time, so Akot got the medication and headed home. Later, Lisa called her to check on her. Akot said, thanks, I'm home now, just staring at the wall. Lisa asked why. Akot said, I miss home. You know, in Kenya, my mom has 2 house helps who help her at the store and the other runs errands for her. I'm here doing everything by myself, for myself and for other cells. Lisa burst out laughing. What is other cells? Akot said, laughing, other people. I miss home. People don't understand. I miss my family. I miss my native dishes. I miss the smell of flowers, plants, the festivals. Then Lisa said, I feel you. I'm from Beaumont and I miss home a lot. I'll go home for Memorial Day holiday and we'll see everyone again, said Lisa. Akot, oh, Memorial Day, that was another one. Back in Kenya, we don't have a holiday quite like that. So when I saw everyone going all out, barbecues, parades, parties, I didn't know what it was about. I remember asking someone, what are you celebrating today? They explained that it is to honor the military and fallen soldiers. It was so touching. I didn't expect that level of patriotism. Lisa said, yeah, Memorial Day is a big deal here. People really come together to celebrate the history and sacrifices of the military. Akot. And then there is the sports. Girl, I didn't even realize how serious Americans were about their sports until Memorial Day weekend. Football. American football was everywhere. I thought football was soccer, but no, I was so confused. People were wearing jerseys, cheering, and I was just there not understanding a single rule of the game. Lisa laughing. That's classic. Americans take their sports so seriously. football, baseball, basketball. This is like religion for some people. Akot said, oh, I learned that real quick. There was much traffic one day and I asked why, and they told me there was a game. I didn't understand why a game would cause traffic jams everywhere. Now I know. Sports are a big part of the culture here, but the first time I was completely lost. Lisa said, so did you end up watching any games? Oh yes. I went to a Super Bowl party and that was my experience. At first, I had no idea what was going on, but by the end of the night, I was cheering with everyone else. I didn't even know what I was cheering for, but it was fun. Lisa laughed. That's the spirit. Sometimes it's less about understanding the game and more about the atmosphere and the people around you. Lots of barbecue, chicken wings, chips. Akot said, chicken wings? Let me make you laugh some more. A friend of mine from Sierra Leone went to a Chinese restaurant to buy some chicken wings. She speaks French but no English at all. So she approached this Chinese guy, gave him some money for the wings. The guy looked at the money and asked what it was for. My friend, knowing what she wanted, which was chicken wings, started flapping her arms like a chicken. The guy was confused. She opened her mouth and screamed, "Kukuruku!" like a rooster. That was when the guy understood her and gave her the chicken wings. Lisa laughed. Then there is this food size. Lisa, I thought I knew what to expect, but American portions? Hey, huge. I remember ordering a burger at this diner, thinking it would be a normal meal. They brought out this giant plate with a burger size of my face. Fries piled high. It was like 3 meals in one. I had no idea how people finish that much food. Lisa laughing. Oh yeah, portions here are no joke. Akot. And people here travel so much. I like that. Back home, most of the time we travel for weddings, funerals, or special events. But here, people travel just for fun. Weekend getaways, road trips. I'd never seen anything like it. I realized that exploring is such a big part of the culture. I have been to some places and still counting. I love it. Lisa said, wow, you've been learning a lot. What would you say to someone back in Nigeria or Africa who is thinking of coming to the US? I got laughing. Oh, I will tell them to learn American English first, understand the slang. It is not just about speaking English. It's about understanding the way people here talk and also learn the culture. Don't come here thinking everything will be the same as back home. Every holiday, every event is different here. But once you embrace it, you will start to enjoy it. Lisa said, that's such a good advice. Anything else they should know? Oh yes, Akot said, be open-minded. You will make mistakes, you will get confused, but don't be afraid to laugh at yourself. America is a huge, diverse country with so much to offer, and it is okay to feel lost sometimes. That is the part of the journey. I'm going to make a video of stories of people's experiences in diaspora. People at home need to know what we're enduring here in a foreign land. Well, above all, I give thanks to God for my journey in life. Lisa said, I love that. Thanks for sharing your story, Akot. I think it is going to help a lot of people watching this on YouTube. Akot smiles. I hope so. It's been a wild ride, but I wouldn't trade this experience for anything. Lisa, well, here is to more adventures and to learning American football. Akot laughs. Oh yes, I'm ready for the next Super Bowl. Lesson learned. If you are planning to travel abroad, just remember, keep an open mind, be ready for surprises, and always ask if you are not sure. The journey might be unpredictable, but it is also unforgettable. Remember, with God, all things are possible. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.